Welcome to the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shasheena Rolle. As always, it's so great to have you with us. The Prime Minister tabling a white paper on tax reform in the House of Assembly today. The document outlines the introduction of a value-added tax that will serve as a means to broaden the tax base in the country. Now, according to the nation's leader, it will help to secure adequate revenue for the future.
The overarching objectives of the tax reform proposals in the white paper are threefold. Namely, one, to secure an adequate revenue base in support of modern governance. Two, to establish a tax structure that promotes economic efficiency and stronger economic growth. And three, to make the tax system more equitable. As a means of achieving these objectives, it is proposed that a value-added tax, VAT, be introduced as of July 1st, 2014.
Now, as a part of the reform of the country's tax system, the government also proposes to reduce the import duty rates that will accompany the Bahamas' accession to the World Trade Organization. The Prime Minister says the tax reform will also include a modern and improved revenue administration, customs department, real property tax office, and a new central revenue agency.
By predominantly focusing on goods, our tax system is out of balance with international norms. It does not share the tax burden with those who are providing services in a way that is fair or adequate. Moreover, a goods-centric taxation system is inherently unfair as it makes the poor, struggling Bahamian pay the same in taxes as the wealthier citizen does. In short, the current tax system is regressive.
Now, the House of Assembly will resume on February 25th. Now, the Prime Minister also announcing in Parliament today an extension of constitutional reporting exercise to the government, as well as the time for the staging of the constitutional referendum. Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Perry Christie, says Chairman of the Commission, Attorney Sean McSwaney, has requested the extension based on the level of interest being expressed by the Bahamian public.
We have acceded to the request of the Constitutional Commission. Accordingly, the deadline for the Commission's report has been extended to June 30th, 2013. Further, the constitutional referendum plan for this year, the 40th anniversary of independence, has been provisionally rescheduled for late November 2013 on a date certain to be announced in due course. These extensions will both encourage and facilitate the widest possible dialogue and public education on constitutional reform well in advance of any voting in a referendum.
Now, the Commission began its public consultation town meetings last Friday here on Grand Bahama. The committee plans to travel around the country to garner feedback from Bahamians everywhere. In other news, police confiscating more illegal drugs over on the island of Bimini. Yesterday, police retrieved a total of 35 bales of suspected marijuana with a street value of $2.7 million. The drug seizure was a result of a joint operation with Bimini Police Drug Enforcement Unit and the Royal Bahamas Defense Force. Now, the suspected marijuana was flown to New Providence. According to police reports, no one was arrested. Police are continuing investigations into this matter. Meantime, an argument between two men escalated yesterday into a stabbing incident, and tonight one of the men is listed in critical condition in hospital. Police say the stabbing took place in the Arden Forest community around 4:30 yesterday afternoon. The victim sustained multiple stab wounds about the body. Police are looking for the suspects. Investigations are continuing. And police in the 8 Mile Rock district taking an unlicensed rifle off the streets. Officers acting on a tip attempted to stop a black 2002 Mercury vehicle, but police say the vehicle sped off and the occupants were seen throwing an object from the vehicle before crashing into a wall. Now 2 males, a 20-year-old and a 27-year-old, both of Pinedale, were arrested for the possession of the unlicensed gun. No ammunition was found. Police are continuing this probe into this incident as well. Now to news from tourism. A local tour company is making a name on the international scene. Operators received a top award, singling the company out for excellence in service. Megan Shepard fills us in.
Snorkeling Tours receiving the Certificate of Excellence Award based on traveler feedback from around the world. The award was presented by TripAdvisor for businesses that consistently earn top ratings from travelers. Owner Diane Kemp says she was very excited to receive the 5-star rating.
When we first heard about it, we were very excited. We never really knew that the award existed. So, of course, we were excited. We had been working for some time trying to make sure that our guests, because we've been in business for over 25 years, so we've always strived for excellency. And, of course, we were excited, happy, and then we felt pressure that now we got to keep it up.
Kemp says she believes they got top ratings from travelers because they believe in providing excellent service to every guest they encounter.
We consider every guest that we have as someone that's not just another guest, but they have a name, they have a story behind them, and we are pleased that they have chosen to go on Pat and Diane's on their vacation, and we think of it as a privilege for them to go with us, and we would like them to go back home and say that they felt that way. We even have some of the crew, they'll sing to you while you're dining. When it's hot, they'll bring you your Bahama Mama while you're sitting in the water. They'll bring it to you, your cocktail right there in the water. And of course, we have the volleyball, we look for starfish. We make it a cultural, fun activity.
Pat and Diane Tours offers 2 tours that revolve around snorkeling. Captain TK is celebrating the award as well.
From beginning to end, we try to accommodate the guests, fulfill all their needs. Like Diane said, safety is the #1 issue on the boat. But once they get on the boat, we try to provide Bahamian drinks, Bahama Mamas, nice Bahamian music, friendly staff, smiles. We go to a very nice reef where we provide fish food and some bread, and the folks can get in with their life jackets and snorkel around the reef. And we have lifeguards in the water at all times to make sure everybody's having fun and that they're safe.
Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Well, Grand Bahama's anchor property, the Grand Lucane Resort, experiencing an upsurge in business this week with the visit of the H3G group from Italy. Now, according to General Manager Ben Davis, the hotel's occupancy rate went from 40% to over 100% when more than 1,000 of the company's top performers arrived on the island on Sunday. The group is engaged in a high-tech conference at the resort. Davis says they're looking to attract other prestigious groups in the future.
It's been very difficult over the last 4 or 5 years. I hope this is a turning curve for us. I think it'll do the island of Grand Bahama extremely well. I think we are sometimes not looked upon as a professional destination, but I think we have the management, the staff, and the people in Grand Bahama Island to do anything that the outside world might need.
The Grand Lucane had to take on more than 200 temporary workers to accommodate the large group business. Davis commended all of the workers for their efforts in this venture.
I'm just very proud of the staff, how they've managed to sort of step up to the plate, look after the group. I'm also very proud of our support team and our sales and marketing team who managed to put this together for us in such a short space of time, because we only started arranging this group towards the end of December. So we basically did everything to their satisfaction within the space of 6 weeks. So it's an awesome challenge, and I think everybody really stepped up to the plate and played their part.
Well, Bahamas Customs and Immigration Departments were also applauded for their professionalism in processing the big group. They will depart Grand Bahama on Thursday. Stay with us at Bahamas Tonight. The Northern Edition continues right after this.